Righty-yo. It's going to be an interesting one. Toasty did a... What is it? Duo, two-player, legendary capital in 6 minutes 44. And this has been highly contested lately, for some stupid reason, by absolute munchkins complaining that they cheated. There's a few more. There's like an entire list. Most of them get like flagged by YouTube. But it mostly just comes from a place of people not understanding. And like my motto here is if you don't know, don't talk. So we're going to be analysing this run and we're going to figure out if they really did cheat. This will be fun. We've got the coffee. We're good to go. Turn the...
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Right. Toasty's clearly running Eclipse. Clearly. Sticky Fireburn thingy, and then the Firestarter. Typically, the only reason you would run these two together would be an Eclipse build, unless there's some weird and crazy thing that they're doing that I don't know about. But further evidence is this grenade icon here. This is the Firewall grenade. So he's running Firewall with Fire Sticky and Burn Chem. Only reason you'd be running all three of them would be Eclipse. Broken is broken. There's the running joke that broken is quite literally broken, but here he is broken. He has no armor. I'll need to get back on that. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason. But yeah. Sorry, I can't help but say this. Good use of third-party software there, Toasty. I can't actually prove that he is doing it, though I am pretty certain he is. It's something that... it might just be a really, really skillful shot. However, what a lot of people do within these communities, I do it. Hutchler does it. I'm with the group that I play with. I'd be harder pressed to find people that don't do it than people that do. There is an application on Steam. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. There we are, my Steam page. Crosshair X. It literally just gives you a crosshair in the middle of your screen. That's it. That's literally it. Some people use it for things like this because a lot of the weapon sights and crosshairs that you get in-game aren't actually centered, whereas Crosshair X is. So a lot of people use Crosshair X. I've spoken about this loads of times before. Yeah, that's like it. Again, though, I don't actually know if he is using that, considering how good of a player Toasty is. He's one of the... crazy Germans. That might just be an intuitive shot for him at this point, because I do know for a fact that he's been stuck on capital jail for months. I think the last time he got stuck in a legendary jail was like 8 months of just tidal basing. It was crazy. Right. One of the few areas where I would argue that for those people that are complaining that they cheated, of where I would actually be hard-pressed to defend them. That being said, for most of the groups that I play with, we all do this. Entry to Capital has 3 spawns. The first spawn that jumps up on the bridge, which you just saw, Toasty set them on fire, 2-man scaling, that will probably kill them all. Easy job. The second spawn comes out of the building here. Just here, and it's got like a Chunga and 2 Warhounds. If you kill the first, I don't know the precise specifics of it, but basically if you can do X amount of damage to spawn 1, which they have done, and then beeline to spawn 3, which will come out of this back door here, fast enough, spawn 2, which normally spawns out of here, won't spawn. The devs know about it. We've reported this hundreds of times. Not once have the devs actually responded. So the devs know about it. Because the devs know about it, they haven't changed it, they haven't patched it, they haven't fixed it, they haven't even replied to us. We class this as a legal skip. Excellent use of status and oxys for the entry. This is something that I think I covered this nearly 2 years ago, of watching people try and use DPS and skill builds to get through the first area of Capital. And I was just like, just get oxy builds. Just do oxy builds. Just get like 2 people with an oxy build. And honestly, entryway to Capital is just GG. It takes a minute. Literally a minute. What they have just shown, I would honestly, they're doing it a little bit more of a sweaty way, but what they have just shown, getting to where they are now, I would honestly argue is the most casual way you can get through Capitol Hill. Procs Chatterbox for the fire rate buff, which will also apply to your Oxidizer chems. Swaps to Oxidizer with Acosta's Go Bag. There's the grenade for overcharge, and yeah. Easy. This is... Honestly, you could see... I could literally line up this speed run against like how I would do Capital casually. They'd be the exact same. I would just be like 10, 15 seconds behind. Like... Obviously, they're trying to move a lot quicker. They've probably got like set paths, certain routes they have to take so they don't bump into each other or oxidize each other. There's quite a lot that goes into this, but how they are doing this so far is just the most casual way to do Capital done fast. That's literally it. Tactical death here. This is something that a lot of people... I know it comes from a place of just not knowing. If we can just rewind a bit. Right. Toasty has all of his skills on cooldown. In order to effectively change a complete build, you could probably change the gear pieces, but the skills will probably lag behind or be on cooldown still. The only way in which he could get a complete build change would be to effectively wait for all of his skills to come off cooldown, which is, I think in total it ends up being like near a minute to get 8 oxys back. Or just, you know, casually jump into your own oxy, get yourself killed, get your friend to run to a checkpoint, which is
Immediate medical
the third step, by the way.
assistance.
There we are. This is going to cause Toasty to effectively get respawned. We call it dragging, which will also give him all of his skills back with 0 cooldown, which now means he can change build, which you're also going to see again when Broken is going to open this door and then oxy himself. Most likely. A lot of blues on that build. Not sure if people saw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, survivalist as well. So, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. The 80 would come from the watch. 100. So, he's got 100%. I'm going to assume disrupt. Going to assume disrupt because there's jammer pulse in the next room. Going to assume disrupt. So he's got a 100% disrupt resistance. And about 10, 20, 30, 40% Hasbro. No, 60% Hasbro. It would be 60% Hasbro. Or 70. One of the two. Hasbro headshot build with good damage. There's Broken's wipe. Or tactical death. And then here's the drag. Oh, good. Oh, that drop is good. Sorry. I like this bit because this is what I try to do when doing Capital, and I always mess it up. This is so simple, but I love it. Ready? The drop of that hive directly as the jammer pulse hits him, which is why it's sparking. But you should be able to see, hopefully, there's that line between the hive as well as Broken here. He's running Technician. This is the symbol for the Artificer hive. So he is now immune to Disrupt and I think Electric. Could be wrong, but it's definitely Disrupt. However, the hive itself has been jammed, which is why it's sparking. But he's still getting the effect because he timed it perfectly. Oh, Broken. This is why we call you Broken, because you are broken. But yeah, so now both of them are basically going to be immune to the jammer pulse in the next room. Didn't aim for the ads, just went straight for that pillar, knowing maximum efficiency. Brilliant. Now swap to Regulus with, it's not quite full, but that's going to be enough. He should have all of the headshot damage he needs as long as he hits that first shot, which, good choice for the purple, then the yellow. Doesn't care about the jammer pulse. Both of them are immune to it. It doesn't matter. It's immaterial at this point. They will have to get rid of it eventually, because otherwise it doesn't count as securing the south wing, which is bizarre, but still. Sorry, just... Ronan's running Oxy, which is really good here. Overcharge Oxy will hit both spawn points. That's why. That's me being dumb. Perfect Sledgehammer. Yeah. So perfect Sledgehammer at the top. It will also hit the bottom as well. I don't know why it does this. It just does. And if you Oxy, either the floor on the top or the roof from the bottom, it hits both spawn points. Yeah. And then obviously he's running Survivalist, so because they're now burning, they're going to take 10% amplified damage. Overcharge Oxy with Sledgehammer. Easily one person can clear both spawn points, because if both members of the team are looking at these doors, all of the enemies will spawn from those doors. All of them. I believe Toasty has actually done a really good video explaining door trapping and door spawning, which I'll link in the description below. Look at it. Just, there we are. Takes out the jammer pulse and then moving on. What did he change to? Sorry, I'm trying to catch the switches. Okay, so this is essentially the exact same build that he was running, just he no longer needs the Hasbro, so he's just going to go for full damage. I believe there's two Warhounds. Both are minigun Warhounds. There's the hallways are normally really, really quick and easy, but they can go so wrong so quick if you just mess something up. So ensuring that you're able to get maximum damage on target when you need it is always a really good point here. Broken is swapping to Foam and... I think the exact same build. He's got Foam and Shield. Surprised one of them didn't go... Oh, no, one of them's running Technician with it. Is Toasty running Technician with it? I didn't see. Yeah, Toasty's running Technician with his, which gives him the grenade. So they're going to be optimized. Well, they're going to optimize their play by using the grenade. So Foam, grenade. I think they're both running actually. Excellent use of Headhunter. And Brazen, good choice here. Probably one of the few areas where Brazen would be considered meta. Or at least in my opinion. What did he swap to there? I didn't see the backpack change. Unicorn Perfect Creeping Death backpack. To ensure that he can get a nice wide foam. Those that can't do teach, right? Guys, for future reference, I mean, I'm going to say this like it's easy. Honestly, I have no idea. But here, try and get rid of the Warhound first. That way, there's not this. I know. But yeah, that's all I've got. In terms of everything else, it's been this beautifully executed speed run, like absolute masterclass. And I'm just sat there like, why didn't you kill the Warhound first? If you kill the Warhound, I mean, I'm assuming maybe he didn't have stacks, so he had to get stacks in the first place. But yeah, just Warhound first. This means that during that delay of waiting for the damn thing to die, you can mop up the ads. Sorry. That's why you wanted perfect creeping. Just to ensure. Broken's just going to be beelining up there to get to the back door. I'm pointing at the screen, like you guys can see what I'm pointing at. There's the back door there, which the rest of the spawn comes from, which Broken's going to be beelining to. It all hinges on Broken's aim and his ability to get very quick snapshots. Excuse me. Toasty here kind of has the easy job. He's got like 6 ads to mop up. Broken's going to get bombarded with about 4 or 5 waves. So if he can't keep it up, he's going to die and they're all going to come flooding out back at a Toasty. Oh, a lucky shot. I'm joking, that was a good shot. Broken's holding his own. He's out there. He's doing it. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. He held on just long enough for Toasty to come through. Did a really good... Honestly, I would argue that getting to that door, especially if you have a really good teammate as well. Weirdly, when you do this, you want the worst teammate. I'm not saying that one of them is better or worse than the other, but you want the worst teammate to do the scaffolding. Because if they're really good and wipe out that spawn really quick, your teammate's gonna get halfway up the stairs towards this door, and there's just gonna be a flood of enemies just staring at him, being like, "Okay." Yeah. So you kind of want them to not be perfect, but you don't want them to be. I don't know. But yeah, Broken did really well there. Really well. Hanging on. Straight back in. Was that a miss swap or was there a reason you double swapped? Everything's off cooldown. Yeah. I'm assuming he's... Is that for fast oxys? Does he get the shield? He does get the shield. Yeah, so he's doing a double swap here. There's a weird bug in the game. If you swap from a shield, can we... Settings, playback speed, 0.5. Okay. So, shield, oxy. I'm pointing at the friggin' thing again. Alright, so shield, oxy. There's a weird bug in the game. We call it fast chems. If you swap from shield to oxy that are in the same slot, for some weird reason, you get like double the skill haste you would normally have if it's swapped from skill to a chem. It doesn't work on all chems. I think it might literally just be oxys. So the reason he's done this is now, if you watch his skill haste, he should get really fast skill haste. You can see it popping up. You'd probably need to be a bit more attuned to know how fast it should be going. And then with an overcharge, yeah. So he's not doing anything bad. I suppose it's just abuse of mechanic. Again, rocking the door spawns. Understanding how door spawns work.
An agent needs assistance.
Hot swapping. Mini tanks. Don't care about the mini tanks. Broken's got himself wiped so we can get the respawn and drag to change build. I'm looking at an LMG here and I'm worried. There we are, full build swap. What was it? Stop. Fucking speedrunners and their speed. Toasty, my man, it's hard to analyse what you're doing if you don't let me look at. Okay, so just Coyotes, I think that was Cheska, and then Elmo, ACS, probably the one with Sledge, and then 4-piece strikers. Standard deep, high-end deep, high-end? What am I on about? Standard DPS build, realistically. Broken seems to still be on the Oxy path, which is interesting. Going for the best in-slot strats here, or meta strats, pushing straight to the right-hand side, get rid of the these things, healing boxes, lunch boxes. The reason we come here is because it's the most opportunity for cover. It allows you to actually move around. So if you do get pinned, you can actually move. As well as it allows you to actually assess where everything is. And if you know what you're doing, you can go, right, Warhounds, then Chungers, or Chungers, then Warhounds, depending on the threat that is directly in front of you. So moving to the right-hand side is the quickest, easiest, and overall, just the best way to do the end room in Capital. Also allows you to stack. It also allows you to stack strikers like a madman. I won't lie, I have no clue what Broken is doing. He's over here at like the entryway with his Oxy and his Stinger Hive. But he seems to be like causing a split within the ads. I'm not too sure what he's doing. I don't actually know if there's a video for Broken's POV, which I would love to actually see. Toasty, if there's a POV, or Broken, if you watch this, there's a POV of your point of view. I want it. I want it. Gimme. I want to know what you're doing. Boss is getting chewed. He is. I can hear him using Oxys. He's using Oxys. Is he staying back there and basically just wiping out the spawns? So that if they at least, well, if they die, or at least they'll be coming over low health. It's just less work for... I've not heard of that strat. That's a new one for me. Oh. Yeah, look, you can see them spawn, and then they immediately die. I've not seen this before. Ooh. And if they do come over, they're like basically dead anyway. Oh, that's such a good idea, guys. Alright, is that like the normal end room? I've not seen that. That's a new one for me. Exit Capital. Go, 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 go. Got to do the victory roll at the end. And then, do we see the leaderboard time? Do we see the actual leaderboard time? That's what counts. going to fast forward a bit. That's weird. Does it update? It's got to update. That can't be it. Huh. Don't know. That was a really good run. Really good run. Right. Future Dod here. After speaking to Toasty about like a few things, the reason broken is broken at the start of the mission. I forgot what the talent's called. Damn it. Basically, there's a talent on your chest that will give you a skill tier every time you pop a medkit. And if you're already at skill tier 6, which broken is, it will proc a self overcharge, which is why he's damaged here. In terms of like cheating, the only thing that I would say anyone like has any point to say anything on would be the second spawn. And this is basically just going to be where you put that line between skip, exploit, and then cheat. For what I understand, for the vast majority of players, this just comes under skip. The devs know about it. Yeah, this is not the only area. Everything else is well above board. Well above board. It is just a very fast, very clean, very rehearsed, almost choreographed run. They know exactly where the ads are. They know exactly what they need to do. It's honestly, it's absolutely amazing to watch. So well done, guys. The pair of you. Well done. Absolutely, in my opinion, 100% not cheating. And even if I was to say that at any part you did cheat, it would just be this skip here, which would be what? Judging by how fast you cleared the rest of the ads, I'll just add 10 seconds to your time. Like, yeah, absolutely. If you don't know Toasty, he's an original Bro Squad member, one of the crazy Germans as well. We kidnapped one. We have a crazy German in Bro Squad. Yeah, absolutely go check him out. There's a link in the description to his channel. This video, as well as I mentioned the doors and the spawn trapping thing, I'll leave a link to that as well. Well done, guys. And again, if you have like a point of view from Broken, I'd love to see that. That'd be great. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.